Good evening, folks. Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. Sultry conditions across Queensland again today, with a handful of heat thunderstorms developing this afternoon, mostly inland. Storms are expected to become more widespread in the days ahead as an upper-level trough gets mixed up with a potential cyclone in the Gulf. 34 degrees atop in Rockhampton today after a low this morning of 26. The minimum temp's been substantially above average all month, with high humidity adding to the heat stress. On the satellite loop now, you can spot the inland trough. It's kind of the imaginary line just going west of the Great Dividing Range. And if you wait till the loop goes this afternoon, you'll start to see these little white blobs appearing to its east. That's where the air is moist, where the winds are coming from the northeast, quite unstable as well. We're going through a fairly inactive stage in the monsoon, not too much up the top end, but in the next few days it's going to blow up again. On today's chart now, still that weakening ridge along the coast with very light winds. Remember, we need the southeasterly trade winds at this time of year to keep conditions manageable and not get too hot. But of course that hasn't happened, so it is too hot. On tomorrow's chart, the inland trough starts to get a bit more mobile as a low moves into the Tasman Sea, making the north winds get closer to the coast and raising the temperatures even further. Could be some heavy falls already in the north by this stage. Then on the outlook chart, the trough reaches the southeast coast in the form of a cool change, and we'll start to see a low now wind up in the Gulf of Carpentaria, which does have potential to be a cyclone on the weekend. Now the latest from the Weather Bureau, the boating forecast for Capricornia waters, north to northeast winds, just 10 to 15 knots tomorrow, tending a bit more northwesterly on Thursday and rising to 20 knots, then a southeasterly change on Friday. Tomorrow's first high tide will be a decent size despite the recent half moon, the second high tide being a lot smaller and a low tide nicely timed around lunch. The Capricornia district forecast, just the outside chance of a shower or thunderstorm tomorrow, with Gladstone reaching 33 degrees, Rockhampton 25 up to 36, goodness. Billowheeler 35, Yeppoon 32. Now the central highlands and coalfields, it'll also be hot. There could be showers and possible thunderstorms. Emerald 25 to 37 degrees. Claremont and Moranbah also 37. Looking ahead for Rockhampton, increasing rainfall into the weekend with the expected passage of a strong upper level trough, remaining hot and humid at least until Sunday or possibly Monday. And that's the weather for this sweaty Tuesday evening. Good thing about humidity is you can see the sweat on your skin, which reminds you to keep drinking. In dry heat, all your sweat evaporates and you don't always realise you're getting dehydrated. Catch you tomorrow.
Great, thanks for that, Livio. And that's all from us for tonight. Thanks very much for your company.
Reminder, if you missed anything, our replay at a moment on 7:2. Otherwise, see you tomorrow night. Good night.
Good night.